What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to disturbing text revealed in court. 42-year-old Jarvis butts impregnates and murders 13-year-old Harris. Won't reveal where he buried her body. Before I say anything about the title or anything, I want to say rest in peace to this young girl. May she rest in peace. My condolences go out to her and her family and anyone affected by the situation. This video was requested for me to react to, but based off the title, it sounds like some crazy shit going on in the first place already. But let's get into the video and figure out what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from react to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
But it's always 1,000 times worse when the person is a child or a baby, someone in the dawn of their lives who haven't begun to live their lives. The picture behind me is of Zanaya, and that will always be haunting because it was taken just a short time before the evidence shows that she was never seen or heard from again.
This is one of the most difficult cases that I have been a part of. The tragedies that happened to
based on the title
girl,
alone, this shit sounds crazy.
touches each and every one of us, and unfortunately, she lost her life at the hands of someone who should have been concerned about her safety.
Today we are charging Jarvis Butts with 1 count of first-degree premeditated murder, 1 count of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, and 1 count of child sexually abusive material. Mr. Butts targeted and befriended women who had to have sexual relationships with their young daughters. He would have relationships with their mothers, but his true desire was to have sex with their young daughters. That's
Damn,
what
so
the
her
evidence
mother
will
bring
show.
him in the crib?
He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile.
Now, Naziah's body has never been found, but prosecutors allege that Butts killed the teen after he found out that she was pregnant with his child.
Text messages between 13-year-old Naziah Harris and 41-year-old Jarvis Butts were read in court.
Going to him in the back again with question marks. He sends her a message that says, "Send me some pictures, please." She sends a message to Jarvis that says, "I miss you." He replies back, the letters IMU, and then the number 2. Replies back to her, "I want some."
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it unveiled a lot of information I did not know about this case. The craziest thing I found was that Naziah had actually gotten pregnant by Jarvis before.
Even though like the age gap is insane, 41 to what, 13? Bro, what you got going on, son? Use that age gap already is wild. And then for them to read that like this is what I was talking about, is send me pictures, bro. Bro, what? Yo.
Plan B pill to get rid of it.
Her a message that says, "But I can't do, so it's different." Replies, "Why you can't? Didn't you?"
Bro, what? Hold on, what?
"But I had to buy a pill to do so."
Plan B pill to get rid of it.
Her a message that says, "But I can't do, so it's different." Replies,
what?
"Why you can't? Didn't you do it before?" "But I had to buy a pill to do so." She replies to him, "Are you right?"
In the text, he went on to say how he could no longer do the business inside of her because he had to go buy a pill afterwards. And she said, "Yeah, you right." According to the text, these two have been messing around for about
this
2
nigga was
years
buying
before
a Plan
Naziah
B
went
for a
missing. You can
13-year-old.
also see that Naziah was really in love with this man and thought that he was her man.
"Is your mine and mine only."
No, I wouldn't say love. She's too young for that.
The whole time he was just running game on her, and he actually had been dealing with her and another young female in her family as well. When Jarvis told Naziah that he would no longer be messing with the other young female in her family, she said, "Good, I didn't want her around anyway because she does the most."
I sends, "Are you still picking up Janiyah?" I back, "No, it's just me and you." She replies, "Okay, I really like that it's only me and you. You really didn't want her there, no way."
Bro,
"No, I didn't want her there.
what?
But she
Where's
did
her
too much
mother
and
in all
you
of
mind."
this? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the mom in all of this? Ain't no mama around or nothing? I ain't hear nothing yet. We what, almost 2 minutes in it? Where's the mama in all this?
I found most shocking about this situation is that Jarvis was sneaking in Naziah's house at around 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and having Naziah sneak out of the house at around 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. It would tell her things like "You're mine, from your chest to your back end to your head to your mouth to your throat. Everything about you belongs to me."
I want to know the meaning when you say "I'm yours" and says "all of you, mind, body, and soul, legs,
Yo,
arms,
that's
face,"
crazy,
and then
son.
used the word "everything" in all caps.
Being young and impressionable, just thought that it was so flattering, and she just said okay. In a couple of the text messages, you could see Naziah was sending Jarvis pictures, and Jarvis was sending pictures back to Naziah. She said that she really wanted to lay up with him after receiving a photo prior to them planning to meet up. The texts are very graphic, and I don't want to go into great detail because I don't want this video to get striked, but he was doing a number on this girl's mental psyche. In these texts between Naziah and Jarvis on September 27, 2000. 2002. Nazaya's telling him to come on in the house. He says, where are we doing it at? It's your choice. He tells her, you tell me. She says, let's go down to the basement or your job. He says, can you S my D? And make sure you erase these messages. She said, okay, that's what I plan to do anyway. Now, in these series of texts, Jarvis was at Nazaya's home when she wasn't there. He says, I'm at your house. She says, you better not be in my room. He went on to say, I took your undergarment. After that, Jarvis is asking Nazaya to send him some photos. She says, don't you still got the other pictures I sent you? He said, no. She said, okay, I'll send some. In the text below...
Bro, I understand all this is happening, but where's her mother at? You know what I'm saying? This shit is blowing minds. Where's her mother at? Yeah, like this shit, just reading it alone is pissing me off. Because I can't stand for the life of me how men find that shit attractive, cool, okay, any of that. And like hearing this shit is like he's talking to a grown ass woman. This is a 13-year-old little girl right here. This shit is insane, my nigga. Dead ass. Where's her parents at in this?
Nazaya is actually revealing that she might possibly be pregnant, revealing that her period had not came on. She says, hello, are you there? He says, what do you mean? She said, it didn't come. He said, since when? She replied, since I was at the hospital. That was last month. She says, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. He said, you took a pregnancy test and you said it was negative. She said, it did. He said, so go get another one. She said, I don't have any money. You go get one. If you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test and bring it later. Just act like you have to use the bathroom. If Jarvis seemingly went missing, she says, please, will you do it? Hello? I'm gonna say, I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you. Can we talk later? Yes or no? Was still not responding. And Nazaya said, I don't know what your problem is, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym stuff with this baby, and I don't know if I'm gonna get an F.
Bro,
the final text exchange before Nazaya went missing says, don't forget to be here before 3. I'll let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I'll wait. Okay, if you see this message so I can delete your number. Jarvis responded saying, okay. As I previously stated, the text between these two were very graphic. You could tell that he was definitely doing a number on her psyche. I just feel so bad for this young girl. The fact that she got wrapped up with this guy and ended up unalive is also unfortunate. I know a lot of people are going to be bringing up her aunt's girlfriend. She definitely knew something about it because she said that she knew about all the women who were pregnant outside of her relationship by Jarvis.
Lock her ass up too.
Actually instructed her family to wait until the next day when they found out Nazaya was missing to contact the police. Like her family and the community in general just failed this young woman. Apparently CPS...
That ass, like I understand how I don't know where this girl who she was living with, who she was staying with, how she got in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying this in this video. But at the end of the day, yeah, there's no way that she had to be around somebody. You know what I'm saying? She had to be around somebody. So somebody knows what the hell was going on, or somebody was not doing their job to make sure this little girl wasn't doing this shit. This is crazy, bro. Y'all can't tell me that nobody knew this shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? 13 years old, sneaking in the crib. Whose crib were they sneaking in? Then she's giving the option of, oh, where you want to do it? Yo, bro, where's these parents at? The parents, the family, where's everybody at in this? This shit not making no sense to me right now, bro. It's pissing me off, dead ass.
With her repeatedly, and a school counselor have been speaking to her, but nothing ever really happened. Anyway, this guy deserves to be thrown under the jail, you guys. This entire situation is also wacky. I really hope that there are charges pending for the aunt as well.
We must be very careful who we let into our hearts and our homes and our lives. Life can be hard enough at times, but when it comes to our children, we must be deliberative, we must be diligent, and laser focused on their safety.
I know you're feeling the heartbreak, but you've probably also had steam coming out of your ears.
For real.
I mean, these are the types of cases that really get you angry, especially when you talk about an accused killer like this who has a history. Like this wasn't out of the blue. This was someone with a documented history. Joining us now to talk about all this, Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas. Cody, great to see you. Walk us through this case.
So of course, Benny, we have 13-year-old Nazaya went missing January of 2024, about a year ago now. We have 41-year-old Jarvis Butts, who's charged with her murder. Now, along with those murder charges, he's facing other sex crimes, sexual misconduct, criminal possession of sexually abusive material involving a minor. And Benny, you just mentioned the documented history of Jarvis. So who is this guy? So let's walk back through some of his rap sheet. He was convicted of sex crimes in 2005, served a 10-year prison sentence, got out in 2015. When he was charged last September with Nazaya's murder, he was already in custody for 2 separate sex crimes charges relating back to 2015 when he got out of prison after the 10-year sentence for other sex crimes. So again, well-documented history of this guy.
In this situation, you can't even say like why they let him out. The nigga served his time. You know what I'm saying? Did the time they required him to do. But it's like, how did someone allow this to happen and slip through their fingers like this? 2 years? 2 years. That somebody just let this girl deal with this man for 2 years. And she's 13. So imagine how, like, 11 years old, y'all niggas was, nobody knew what was going on with this? Bro, this shit is crazy, bro.
Obviously, there's a sickness here. And all of this
sickness my ass.
A woman that used to be engaged to Butts in the preliminary hearing today took the stand to tell the court that she's... And all of this considered, Vinny, a woman that used to be engaged to Butts in the preliminary hearing today took the stand to tell the court that she still believed that he was a good father figure. Now, he's fathered over 10 children, including
10?
5 with Naziah's aunt. But take a listen to what that woman had to say at this hearing today.
Did you ever talk to him about why he was so secretive with his phone?
Yes.
So y'all knew this man was out here doing what he was doing to kids, and y'all chose to have kids by him. That's what I'm getting here. That's what's being said right here. And y'all, people wonder why, females wonder why people say what they say about y'all. Yeah, you know? This man is in jail for sexually assaulting kids. Crimes against kids. And y'all gonna give him the benefit of the doubt to keep doing this shit? Bro, what the fuck is going on here?
And does it have something to do with the fact that he was seeing other ladies?
Yes.
And you suspected that at the time?
Yes.
And so that's why you were looking for proof?
Correct.
Okay.
This shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
So even though you suspected that Mr. Butts was unfaithful to you, you still stayed with him?
Yes.
One reason for that is because he was good with the kids?
Yes.
He cared for your kids?
Yes.
Took them places?
Yes.
You took your son up to the shop?
Yes.
He showed him how to change the oil in the car?
Correct.
And you viewed him as a good father figure?
Yes.
Did you ever see anything inappropriate or that would cause you to see a red flag with regard to him and your children?
No.
You had kids
Did you
with
ever
other
see him
kids? That's
acting
just insane.
inappropriately with any other children?
No.
Now, Vinny, despite what this woman says, of course, the prosecutor still alleged that he intentionally befriends and targets women with younger daughters that he could somehow swoop in there and have sexual relations with them.
Right, and his history was known to a certain extent. It wasn't like it was a mystery, like this guy just showed up in town. Everybody kind of knew his reputation and who he was.
No secret.
And it wasn't, and yet still able to get access to Naziah. Now, she's missing, has not been found. What's the status of the search? Where have they, are they...
That shit is crazy, bro.
Hopeful that they could find her?
Well, they are still
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't finding the year.
Prosecutors say they have a mountain of evidence against Butts, generally speaking, including over 100 gigabytes of video surveillance of him in different areas. Now, Naziah was last seen on a school bus, getting off her school bus January 9th of 2024. She went and hung out with Butts.
So nobody's seen that this girl's going off the bus? Bro, where like it just sounds like a bunch of bullshit is going on here. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And anybody out there that whoever she was staying with, mother, whoever, I don't know who she was, whatever. Y'all asking to be like locked up for child neglect, bro. There's no reason why. 13 years old and nobody knew where she was going, who she was dealing with, pills she was taking, man she was seeing, nigga she was texting. Bro, what's going on here? Sneaking in the crib. What's going on here? What, y'all just had the kid and said let's just like let her be an adult? This shit not making no sense to me, bro. Lock everybody's ass up. G shit.
Motel at 9:30 p.m. that same day, Naziah was never seen again. Now, prosecutors say that he was the next day, January 10th, in the area of the Rouge River in Detroit. And investigators on the stand during that preliminary hearing today say some of Naziah's clothing was also found at that location. Take a listen.
Wow.
Did you come across any clothing that you thought maybe would fit the description?
Yes.
Okay, and where was that at?
That was south of 7 Mile and Berg, near a abandoned structure next to a dirt parking lot. About, I can't give an exact distance, maybe 50 feet off the river.
What is it that you found in this case?
I found I don't know if this is the right term for it, but like a onesie.
Okay.
It was mostly balled up in the brush with a shoe inside of it. And so I pulled I didn't know it was clothing at the time, but I pulled it out of the brush just to kind of open it up and see what it was. And then once I saw that it was clothing with the shoe inside, I just reported it to the incident command.
Okay, and when you're touching these items, are you wearing gloves?
Yes.
Okay.
Duh.
Do you recall, describe the onesie, color, size, anything like that?
Pink.
She had jeans on, so where the onesie came from?
Okay.
Honestly, the size, I don't... Small.
And what about the shoes? Or shoes? The shoe that you
It
found.
was a small Nike shoe.
Okay.
And
it
was inside the onesie, which was inside out.
And of course, Vinny, as we continue to hear more and more of this testimony like this in this hearing, more evidence continues to point towards Jarvis Butts.
Absolutely, and it looks like that is a likely spot where he may have attempted to, or got rid of her body. You've got a body of water there. Over the course of time, the body moves, things happen.
Right.
Well, how does he get access? What do we know about the relationship?
This is why I keep asking.
The victim here, Naziah, and this accused killer.
So, of course, he was at some point dating Naziah's aunt. Again, he had 5 children with Naziah's aunt, and as prosecutors say, he intentionally got with women that had younger daughters or nieces in their families that he could have sexual relations with.
So then how the hell you, as an aunt, got that close with it? How does your man, as an aunt, uncle, whatever the case, got that close to your niece? How? Now, who the fuck was taking care of her? You know what I'm saying?
Lived with her maternal grandmother, so her mom's mom. Naziah's great aunts, there's a lot of family members here. Naziah's great aunts say they were aware of abuse between Jarvis Butts and Naziah going on dating back to 2022.
Bro,
they
what?
even called Child Protective Services.
And they called CPS.
They called CPS to the home where she lived with her grandmother, but CPS didn't really do anything. The grandmother said that she doesn't interfere with her children's kids. Overall, nothing was...
Lock them all up. Lock them all up. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand people, I understand people want to mind their business. But when it comes to kids, it's no mind your business. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you got couples dealing with shit, you mind your business. When you got couples going through shit, you mind your business. But kids, somebody's openly reporting to you that your niece, your nephew, your granddaughter is being sexually assaulted, abused, whatever the case may be. Not with her father, not with her uncle, but her aunt's boyfriend, whatever. And you chose to turn a blind eye to that? Pack her ass up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Auntie too. Y'all all, you know what I'm saying? And the people that called them, good job on y'all part. But for the people that just chose to ignore the shit and now this girl's gone, y'all all need to be locked up. And that need to be a thing going on forward. For people that report these things to people and they're not taking the necessary precautionary things to get this child removed from that place or done things properly to get that child put to safety and you chose to ignore it, y'all ass need to be locked up. Dead ass. Dead ass. It's not fair for families to keep losing their loved ones behind people's neglect. It's not fair. That is wild. Dead ass.
Now, that grandma
wild.
took the stand today in the preliminary hearing and told the court that she was aware that Butts and Naziah would hang out, and she even told the court that Naziah worked for Butts at his auto shop. Take a listen to this.
You didn't find that weird, bro?
Did you know Naziah to go to Mr. Butts' place of work to assist him with anything there?
Yes, there was a couple of times that she went with his daughter and they went up there to go clean up at his shop.
And how would they get it?
He would come and pick them up.
And was that in that white truck that you talked about earlier?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Benny, of course, prosecutors allege that Butts and Naziah also traded sexually explicit texts, sexually explicit images, just really disgusting stuff. But we'll continue to hear about more evidence because this preliminary hearing continues tomorrow on Wednesday with 6 more prosecution witnesses. So I'm sure we're going to continue hearing more and more.
This shit is crazy.
Of these details in this case. And the poor girl didn't have a chance. She didn't have a chance. I mean, she's being groomed and victimized. People know about it. They called CPS, and no one was there for Naziah. Cody Thomas, thanks so much.
Hey, listen, man, this story is very sickening, upsetting, like emotional as hell. You know what I'm saying? May this girl rest in peace. But all these people that failed to need to be locked up. Some type of punishment, repercussion, something, bro. That is not. It doesn't make sense how this young girl was able to do all of these things with this grown ass man. We're not talking like 5-10 years. This man's damn near 30 years older than this girl. Almost. No, she was 13, 41. 20 plus years older than this girl. And y'all, no one felt to like look into this. Reports being made. No one took the time out to be more aware or alarming of what's going on. This wasn't her uncle. This wasn't her family member. This is somebody else's, like her aunt's boyfriend. This is a man that just came into the family. And no one decided to like look out for this girl or take the necessary precautions to look out and look into this shit. Go through her phone, watch what she's doing, pick her up, make sure she's safe. None of these things. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is absolutely crazy. He don't need a trial. You know what I'm saying? He don't need a trial. Your record speaks for itself. The proof is in the pudding. You understand what I'm saying? And any man that's in his shoes doing the same thing to any young girl. And I mean it. I mean it. Because that shit is insane. 13, bro? 13? You couldn't find nobody your age that want to, go have a life with? 13. And all y'all failed to, bro, this shit is really pissing me off, bro. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. Pissing me off, bro. Pissing me off, bro. People is losing their kids left and right for nonsense. Missing school. You know what I'm saying? Not going to class. Wrong, bad clothes. Bro, this girl was being assaulted and no one chose to look into this. She was around family and no one chose to look out for this. Yo, listen, man. May this girl rest in peace. Please, all parents out there, I don't care who you are, parents, loved ones, family, please be careful who you bring around your kids. Please. You may think that the person you're bringing around is all good and dandy, and this nigga wasn't good and dandy because he had a record already. You understand? Of it. Ben had a record of it, and all of y'all knew of it. So please do your research on who you bring around your family into your house. Please. Because this shit should have never happened. Never. I don't know where her mother is. I don't know where the father is. But whoever was around it when it shit happened needs to be happening. Has some type of repercussion behind it. Because it's not fair. And it's not cool. So, again, may she rest in peace. And for the nigga that's doing this shit, see you on the other side. If I see you. Because this shit is insane. This shit is definitely insane. Again, like I said, any parents out there, loved ones out there, you watch somebody young, please be mindful you bring on your kids so that shit like this don't have to happen. And also, if you are out there working for some type of agency or something like that, if somebody's coming to report something to y'all, please do your necessary job and look into it and not just ignore and turn a blind eye. Because it may happen to someone close to you or it may happen to someone you know, and it's not cool. So please do your part on looking out for one another and also, being more mindful who you bring on your family and kids. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys watch the video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.